Yo, what is happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. We got something a little bit different today. It's not a music review, but it is another Tool video, guys. Sometimes I just get a little groove. If I'm really enjoying the reactions that I'm doing, I will tend to just stick to them and just keep banging them out until maybe I find something that's just as fun or just slightly different, a little bit more edgy. I'll go with that for a bit, but Tool has really kept my attention for the last few weeks or so. One, because their music is absolutely incredible. It's like nothing I've ever heard before, and that's being genuine. That's not just trying to, like, I suppose, talk them up for the camera. Two, the support I get on every single Tool video from you guys is absolutely incredible. The feedback is always incredible as well. It's always amazing. I said incredible a lot of times in my last Tool video, and I've just noticed that I did it again, so I need to find another adjective to basically just describe Tool. But it's quite hard. I need to get the thesaurus out so I can just start naming off different words that describe how good they are. But anyway, guys, today we've got Tool's Ænima, 10 facts superfans probably already know. My reasoning behind this is because I've reacted to Fear Inoculum, the full album. I've listened to the full album multiple times at this point. Lateralis we just finished. If you guys haven't sticking around, check the playlist, guys. All my Tool reactions are there. I haven't started the Ænima album yet, so I figured what better way to kind of introduce myself to this album than checking out this one, 10 facts superfans probably already know. So I'm not quite a superfan yet. I am a big fan of their music, but I think I'll leave the superfan accolade to you guys who've been waiting the 13 years for Fear Inoculum to come out. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to see how much I actually do know already, just from you guys letting me in on information and just from my own bit of research and just listening to the music over the last few weeks. We'll see how many I know. So we'll do like a counter at the end of the video or throughout the video, see how many I actually do know. So it's 10 facts. I'm going to say I might know maybe one or two. But again, I haven't covered any of the songs on this album, so maybe it's just going to be zero and I'm going to look like an idiot. But you get the points, guys. We're going to jump into it. Let's go. Alright, and I don't know how like accurate of a source this Loudwire guys are.
Ænima was released on vinyl on September 17, 1996 and on October 1st.
I'm going to pause it 9 seconds in. Ænima. I thought it was Ænima.
First on CD format. We know, you know, how great of an album it is and how it took Tool from a hard rock band to progressive psychedelic masterminds. So instead of preaching what you already know, here are 10 facts superfans probably already know about Ænima, but the rest of you may not. Number 1. Ænima is a double entendre. Tool's both intellectual and highly sarcastic nature means a lot of ambiguous hidden meanings and messages within their work. The title Ænima comes from both the words anima, which means soul in Latin, and enema, which is a medical procedure on the rectum. Number 2. The band dedicated it to Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks was a comedian who passed away in 1994.
I'm probably going to really show my age with a lot of these facts because I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, there's a bit of a disconnect between me and a lot of the audience, guys, which is a part of what's so cool about this experience that you guys can come along with, because you guys are just generally quite old, or a lot older than me. I'm probably going to get, you guys are going to go mad at me in the comments for this now because I'm basically just calling you old people, but look, there is some young people, there is some people that are my age, but generally it's a lot of a mature audience, which is cool because it's nice to converse with people who have more than 3 brain cells sometimes. But yeah, let's keep going, see what more. I don't know any of them so far, so we're 0 for 2.
Style consisted of dark humor, mainly surrounding controversial topics like religion and philosophy, just like Tool. So they dedicated Ænima to him. An illustration of Hicks dressed as a doctor appears on the inner cover of the album with the line, "Another Dead Hero." Number 3. Lines from Hicks' set were even sampled on the album. The comedian's speeches, "One Good Drug Story" and "The War on Drugs" were sampled on the album before the song Third Eye. Hicks had used the phrase third eye.
So they sampled some of his lines from his comedy stand-ups, so I'll have to listen out to that when I'm actually listening to the album. Probably will forget by that time, but it's worth noting, I suppose.
Before when talking on psychedelic mushrooms. Number 4.
Third Eye is
some
one of
songs were originally recorded with Paul D'Amour. Prior to original bassist Paul D'Amour's acquittal from the band, he played on the demos of Push It, Stinkfist, Ænima, and Eulogy. Justin Chancellor of the UK band Peach took over on bass in 1995. Number 5. Half Empty.
Man, I wasn't even born in 1995. Shit.
or half full. The original title for the song H was supposedly Half Empty, as Maynard James Keenan had introduced it under the name before playing it live at a show in 1995. Number 6. Useful Pranksters. The interlude track Useful Idiot consists of sounds of record player needles skipping. It was strategically placed at the end of side 1 on the vinyl version of the album in order to trick people. Number 7. Cookies. Dyer von Satan actually
Fucking
means
messers.
the balls of Satan or the eggs of Satan in German, as air can mean eggs or testicles. While the track sounds like an angry German speech, the words translate to a recipe for edible marijuana cookies. Marco
Why am I
Fox,
just
the
not
bassist of
surprised
Zom
by
and
any of
Sex
this?
Tapes, provided the narration. Number 8. It charted twice. The album debuted at number 2 in 1996, selling just under 150,000
Still wasn't born at this point. For anyone feeling old, I'm sorry.
copies in its first week. By 2003, it was certified triple platinum. It's often regarded as one of the best rock albums of the 90s.
What's triple platinum again? Platinum is like 1 million sold, is it? Let's see what platinum is. Hold on. For sell 1 million units and single selling 2 million units. So for an album, it's different. So album it's 1 million and singles is 2 to be a platinum. So
longevity stood the test of time when it charted again 23 years later, right after Tool uploaded their discography to digital platforms and streaming services in 2019. Ænima peaked at number 10 on the Billboard 200. It was in the top 10 twice.
So it's triple platinum for an album. So does that mean 6 million copies sold?
More than 2 decades apart. Number 9, the European pressings. An entirely fictional discography was included on the insert of the European versions of the CD. There were 16 fake album covers to go along with the satirical titles: Gay Rodeo, Bethlehem Abortion Clinic, Bad Breath, The Other White Meat, 2 Wieners for Daddy, 3 Fat Brown Fingers, Mungie the Clown, I Smell Urine, The Christmas Album, Iced Pea, Spring Boner, Tetanus for Breakfast, Crap Steaks Smothered in Dictators, Nurse Catamella's Kitchen, Just Up That Dirt Road, Tool Live at the Acropolis, and Brown Magic and Big Appetites. Music from the movie soundtrack Jelly Donut.
Panther from
Number
the
10. Track number 1. MTV put the music video for Stinkfist on heavy rotation, but they changed the name to track number 1 when it aired because they felt the actual title was too offensive for their audience. Fans complained about the censorship, so MTV's 120 Minutes host Matt Pinfield shook his fist while encouraging viewers to buy the album. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Alright, so I think that's 0 for 0 on the Ænima facts. That doesn't look like it's Ænima to me, to be honest. That is Ænima to me, and I'll probably continue to say that until I just get grilled in the comment section for saying that. But 0 for 10. Not that I'm really surprised. The Stinkfist fact at the end was interesting because a lot of people have requested that I react to that. I think that's on the Ænima album, so maybe that could be my next Tool reaction. So if you guys maybe even just let me know in the comments if that is on the Ænima album. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's literally the first track on the album. It's only 5 minutes long. Their older stuff seems to be a lot shorter from what I can see here. The Third Eye is literally 13 minutes long. That's the longest one when you compare that to Fear Inoculum. So obviously over time they've really dragged up the length of their songs. They've probably gotten a lot more technical with it, giving them a bit more freedom to, I suppose, drag out the length and build songs a little bit more. So it'll be interesting to go back to Ænima. Was this their first album? Yeah, first studio album. So probably a good time to go back to that now. And now that I've got a bit of experience with Lateralis, their later stuff, Fear Inoculum, obviously only in the last month or so that's come out. So Stinkfist would be like the first song on their first ever studio album. So interesting to go back to that one. I think that's what I'll do next. So if you guys want to see that, we'll say what, maybe like 400 likes again, or 500. I'd say 500 maybe, because you guys just destroyed. The last time I asked for 400, I think it got 600 in the first 24 hours. So if this gets 500 likes in the first 24 hours, I will get that Stinkfist reaction out as soon as possible for you guys, okay? So yeah, that's going to be me for the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like. As always, Tool playlist will be in the playlist section. Check that out. A lot of you guys always comment and say, Drew, you need to check out this, and I have to respond and say, here's the link, because I've already done it. So instead of, I suppose, guessing or asking if I've done a reaction, just go back, check that Tool playlist. Anytime I upload a Tool reaction, it goes straight in that playlist. So check that one out. If you can't find it, then maybe request it, and then I'll try to get to it. But that's going to be it, guys. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.